Okay, see that? Now bring it to the top. There you go, yeah. Good.
Hi, my name is Young Sir. I've played golf since high school, just self-taught mainly. Currently, my average score probably around 88 to 92, hoping to get that down to low 80s, I think would be a good goal initially. Pros and cons in golf, let's see. I would say that I love the game itself for the enjoyment with the camaraderie it brings with other people. Obviously, it's a difficult game, and there are a lot of things that I struggle with right now. Currently, probably my takeaway is something that I want to improve. That would be, I guess, to start with by keeping my hands in front of my body and not swinging around my body, and casting. I cast a lot, and I don't want to do that anymore. So those are the two things that I would love to improve.
So, hi Mr. Sir, Angel here again. I heard you a little introduction. Again, I'm Angel Martinez here. I work with Mr. Ted O. Very lucky enough to be here working with him and instructing a lot of our talented junior golfers and professional golfers that we work with. But today it sounds like we're going to be focusing on your takeaway, and then you do cast a little bit, okay? Mm-hmm. Is that what that's what you're telling me? Mm-hmm. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this swing, and then throughout the process here, we'll give you some ideas of how to fix it and how you're going to go about it, your homework. And hopefully we can make this game a little bit more enjoyable. Okay, so let's break down your swing here for a second. So as I pull up your movement here, setup is actually pretty good here. Now, setup is gonna determine how you move the club back as well, okay? I think a lot of us just go ahead and say try to fix the takeaway without actually looking how our body's initially into the golf position. So I'm already noticing we do have a little bit too much of a round back here, which is gonna cause your takeaway to be rounded. We get our back rounded here, it's hard to stay square back. It's easier to roll that club inside. So kind of some things to look at here as we look at your golf swing. Okay, yep, you do roll it inside again, like you said. Hands are already outside the club head as we get in here. Now you're one of the few players here who actually have your arms a little bit too low, meaning your shoulder here. We want this arm just a hair higher, because as it gets down below there, it doesn't have enough leverage, okay? Club stays low, it doesn't have enough leverage to hit down on the golf ball, so we have to cast early to create that leverage. Is that making sense? Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go ahead and look at that. Yep, we've already unhinged the right arm and pushed the club through. And you'll notice too, it's gonna be a combination of the head here, see this? The head is staying back too long, which is causing you to generate force in another manner by getting here and casting, you know? So imagine if you just stood here and threw a ball and your head just stayed still. Your arm would have to go past your face, right? So now if you go ahead and release, see this? If I open up my left side in a throwing motion, my head's already out here, my hand's back here, I haven't released yet. Okay, you look at any good baseball pitcher, they're gonna get here, wind up, step forward, head is gonna start rotating, looking down toward the catcher. Then the hands come in. Same in golf. We're just not stepping into it. We're getting here, we're rotating, opening up the left side. Hands can't cast then. Okay, so let's cover first takeaway first though. Let's make sure our setup here. Go ahead and stand vertically for me. There you go, good. Let's go ahead and make sure our back is pretty square. There you go. Now let's go hold the club out right in front of us. Maintaining this square back here, let's go ahead and widen our base. Spread, go shoulder width apart. There we go, good. Now let's go ahead and just bend at the waist until the club touches the ground. There you go, good, much better. Now we're in a better pattern here. Go ahead and stay down there, you go. Now we can go ahead and swing the shoulders. If I go ahead and take your shoulders and just move the shoulders, there you go, good. Now the club and hands stay out in front of you, right? Mm-hmm. There you go, go ahead and do that now. So go ahead, do that position. There you go, good. And then from there, we're gonna get the hands a little bit higher. Good. There you go. Now go ahead and hit it. Okay. So as we look at this position here already, look at this. We're gonna have our hands in a really good pattern already. Look at that. Okay, we're not flat, club is not laid off where we have to cast it. Now we are in a really good position already. So the system here, let's go ahead and do that same. Let's go ahead and get in a good position here. And let's not pause so we can capture the whole video. There you go, good. Club is gonna get here. We're gonna move the shoulders as one unit. We're swinging at about 50 to 60%, not 100%, okay? Okay, so we do love this is much better setup though, look at this. We're not rounded anymore on the back. Okay, you're always gonna have a little bit round at the top here, but everything looks pretty good there. Okay, good. Club is still moving a little bit inside. Let's see how we're flat here. Yeah. We're very flat. So for you, we're gonna start creating what's called our leverage system. Okay, we need to use, not everybody needs this leverage system, but for you and I, as we get experienced in life, we're gonna probably need a little bit more help than having great rotation. So let's go ahead and set up here. There you go, good. We're gonna check position 1. Everything's gonna be soft. I want your forearm soft, I want your grip pressure soft, I want it here. Good, now I want actually to add a little bit of a hinge. I want this to bend. Remember we've talked about this in the past? I want this to soften up so the club can get higher. There you go, good. This can go a little bit wider. So your homework is gonna be really softening up that right arm here. We're gonna have a good takeaway. We're gonna go ahead and create a 90-degree angle with the right arm. There you go, good. And then we're gonna turn it through. So I want that right elbow to soften up a little bit, okay? Okay, there we go. We're already better on the takeaway, look at that. This is starting to soften up a little bit, that right trail arm. Still a little bit lower. We're gonna work on that. Club is coming down in good position though. Okay, now you're pushing the hands through. Okay, so we're gonna get to the casting here in a minute. We're still gonna work on this takeaway a little bit, okay? So let's go ahead and set up here. Now, take that left hand off the club. There you go. Now move the club back with just your right hand, naturally. How would you react? There you go, yeah. See, look at this. You get this in a very nice position. You don't get it down here, right? Subconsciously, your brain's telling you, I can't hit a ball from down here. Your brain told you to put it up here because this feels good. Let's do that again. So move it back how you would. There you go, good. Bring it back slowly. Yes. Let's get you in a very good pattern here. Very nice. Now let's try to reach here. Okay, which we're gonna soften up. See, look at that. That's where you would be, okay? Now I want you to go ahead and set up again. Again, I want that whole trail arm to soften up a little bit more. Let's go ahead and bring it back. You and I are gonna swing together, okay? We're gonna get here, take it away, soft. Let it bend, let everything bend. Okay, for you. There you go. This can soften up. Let's do that again. So we're gonna get here. We're gonna soften up. Shoulders good. Okay, now start over. Let me see it on your own now. Okay, takeaway. Club is staying a little bit better in front of you. So you notice how your head's dipping though?
A lot.
Yeah, big time. That's because of why. Hands. They pull in, they'll push you out. So I think in your pattern is you're getting way too technical. Positions. Let's get away from that. I want your hands swing like this, right? Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I want you to swing the hands up. Yeah, that's it. Good. There you go, good. So go ahead and just swing the club like you just did right there. So that's how you're gonna work on that takeaway, okay? So your homework is gonna be making sure that when you get in a pattern here, if you just hang your arms and you start swinging it, okay? See that? Now bring it to the top. Bring it to your top. There you go, yeah. Good. Do that again. There you go, yeah. Perfect. That's your homework for your good takeaway because you're getting very flat at the top of your swing because of your takeaways getting inside. You're swinging like this right now, which is causing your head to move forward. If you just swing your arms up, see that? It'll take you in a rounded good position at the top. There you go. That gets your left shoulder. There you go. That's your takeaway. So your homework is gonna be very simple. Now, second piece, we're gonna keep this very simple. You're gonna stick this ball. You can get any ball you would like at Walmart or any local store. Go ahead and set up here. You're gonna put it in your forearm. And we're gonna combine the two again. You're gonna get to the top, set up to like if there was a golf ball there. Go ahead and just swing it up. There you go, good. Now rotate the chest. There you go. Now because we're connected, you can't cast. This becomes one unit now. There you go, good. One swing here, let's go ahead and make sure we maintain that. Soft grip pressure, swing it up. Rotate everything together. Okay. Now let's look at how that maneuvers. See how you're not going around now? It's actually this ball's gonna help your takeaway. It's gonna get you in a higher position. Arms are gonna be a little bit higher. You can't cast. Still maintaining your angles in your trail arm, coming down, and then rotating through. Good. Good. So that is gonna be your homework. Go ahead and go find one of these balls here, whether it's a beach ball, whether it's one of these that hang around your neck. Very simple. You want to stay connected. That will allow you to not cast and rotate a little bit better. We want to simplify it. Swing the hands up the plane. Let them rotate using that ball on your forearms. Awesome job.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, pleasure.
Thank you.
Yep.